Hey guys, this is Xavier with Notebooks.com and Gotta Be Mobile. In today's Ink Show, I'm going to show you a really cool new tablet PC from HP. As always, our Ink Shows are sponsored by Mobile Demand. They make some great rugged tablet PCs. Go ahead and check them out at mobiledemand.com. I've got Chris from HP with me today, and we're taking a look at a tablet PC that might look familiar to a lot of tablet fans, but this one is a lot different. This is not the 2710p, this is not the 2730p. This is the all-new 2740p, right, Chris?
Correct.
And you know, at first glance, there's not a whole lot different on the exterior here. You know, some people were hoping that you guys would do something all new, but why have you stuck with this?
We've kept the design relatively the same. It's worked for us in the past. It's been well received by our customers, and really there hasn't been much reason to change the design overall.
I mean, if you look at this, and if you're a 2710 or 2730p user, you'll see that all the ports are exactly where you expect them to be. Here's your FireWire, your wireless on-off. This is USB, but you've got your little power extender here, SD card, 34mm Express, the pen garage. Even the little switches are all right where we're used to seeing them. So no huge changes on the exterior here, but most of the changes are on the interior. What's different there?
That's correct. So some of the changes that we made inside that you can't really see are architectural changes. So we've updated the architecture with Intel's latest chipset and support for their newest core processors. And really what's the new story here is the ability for this tablet to actually support either a low voltage processor or a standard voltage core processor.
So in terms of standard voltage processors, that's one of the limitations of tablet PCs that we get knocked around on sometimes is people say I need a tablet PC plus a real computer to do real work. If you're going to have a processor like what's in here, I believe this is a 2.6 gigahertz
Correct.
processor. I mean, you're not going to need another laptop or desktop.
Now you have plenty of computing power with that processor in this form factor. That's why we actually put the higher capacity, the faster processor in this tablet form factor, based on some customer feedback saying they'd like some more performance from their tablet.
Now, I use a 2730p, so when I picked this up, I thought, oh, it looks just like it, but there are a few minor changes here. The webcam right off the bat looks a lot different, and that's because you've upgraded this, correct?
We've upgraded that to a 2 megapixel webcam.
So, and then the other thing that I noticed off the bat was this little keyboard lamp is a different shape, and you don't have to release it up here. You can just go in here and push it open and it works.
Yep, we've eliminated one of the buttons on the bezel to kind of clean it up, and then we think that the push-push mechanism for the new keyboard light works a little bit easier than the old version.
And now everybody talks about touch because there's just a lot of touch products hitting the market this year. Touch is integrated into Windows 7, of course, and as I just demonstrated on video, we've got multi-touch here.
That's correct.
So we've got 2-point multi-touch.
2-point multi-touch, and it does support most of the popular gestures that are out there today.
So we can open a photo, I assume, and rotate it around.
Absolutely.
There we go. It proves that it has multi-touch. I mean, to be honest, I'm just happy with having single touch. There's not a whole lot I would want to do with multi-touch on a business tablet, but it's nice that it's there, and hopefully more people will develop apps where multi-touch will be even more useful. But I tell you, it's this is a really nice tablet PC, and I'm kind of heartbroken that you guys didn't bring back the TC1000 series. I was hoping that all of our followers on Gotta Be Mobile keep on begging everybody at HP to bring that back. But people want a full-size keyboard, and it sounds like at least some people want the full voltage processor or standard voltage processor. You probably can't do that in a real compact slate device, even if you wanted to. So other than that, I noticed we have some accessories over there, and those look real familiar as well.
Absolutely. If you're familiar with the 2730p, the same slice battery that attaches to the bottom of the unit. In this case, it'll roughly double the battery life and get you up to about 11 hours of battery life on the 2740p.
Now, obviously, if you're going to go nuts and get the highest end processor, you're not going to get that, but it sounds like it's a compromise, and if you're going to compromise on that, you're going to want to pick up one of these. This is actually pretty thin and light in terms of doubling the battery capacity, and this was introduced about, gosh, was it 3 years ago?
Yeah, about 3 years ago, yes.
On the 2710p. And along with that, HP has like this sort of, if you're not familiar with the HP EliteBook tablets, you can kind of make a sandwich out of all these slices in your tablet. And you mash the battery onto the bottom of the tablet, and then beneath the extended battery you can have your docking set up. And this is relatively similar, but you said there's some new tricks here as well, right?
Yeah, 2 changes to the docking station. The first one being the addition of the eSATA port. So giving customers the opportunity to hook up some high-speed hard drives in case they want to do some file backup or file transfer. And then there's actually a connector for a display port on the back of the
right here, that's
dock
what that little guy is. But you're not changing a whole lot, so I assume if an organization already has some 2710Ps or 2730Ps floating around, you just roll with this, right?
Absolutely. It makes our customers pretty happy when we're consistent with some of our accessories.
So you've got your standard tip entry. I haven't tried inking with this quite yet, but if it's got the same digitizer from Wacom that we're all used to on the 2730P, inking is going to be a pretty good experience here. One thing I do like about the 2700 series tablets from HP is they've got this little bump. I know this is out here because you have your single point hinge as you do with many tablets, but I really like having sort of a place to rest my hands on the bottom. I keep my pinky finger here, and just a really nice all-around tablet. Of course, you've got this the wireless antenna that pops out here. Is it, I assume, still Gobi?
It's for the Gobi module.
Yep.
For extended range, correct?
And that's the 2740p. So we're not quite there. We haven't seen the Slate device that Phil McKinney keeps on throwing around. So I'm sorry that we don't have that here for you today. This is a full-on enterprise-grade tablet PC. It's not a media consumption device, but I'm really thankful that HP's finally put touch onto their tablets, and look forward to seeing this in the market. What's the starting price going to be on this guy?
The starting price for this particular platform is going to be $15.99.